was just a mic test, this, but somehow it's turned into episode 12. Two Aussie investors. I'm Anzac, and we have the amazing, the incredible, the never duplicated Grovesy here. You know, I put cricket sounds. Have you noticed that? Like at that moment?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so, I mean, episode 12, we're doing a mic test and thought this is worth watching. Interest rate, not interest rate decisions, inflation news came out.
5.1%.
Yeah, so huge. Can you see that, Grovesy?
Can see that.
Can you hear this? Let's just watch this. We can stop it. So this happened 11:30 today. It came out. Official inflation. Not a surprise for anyone, though. Hey, you know, everybody knew it was going to be up. Yeah.
But the amounts are a surprise. I don't think people thought it was 5%.
Was it 5% for the year? Was 5% for the?
If you look back over the last 4 quarters, it's been 5.1%. But if you trim out things like fuel and stuff, I think it's about 3.75 is what they're saying.
Yeah, okay. It's still big.
Figures are expected to be the highest since the global financial crisis, when the consumer price index.
I mean, news, they always make it worse, don't they? You know, that's their job.
Today, leading economists are warning inflation numbers will seal the deal for a huge June interest rate rise.
Yeah, we knew that too.
By 40 basis points. Refinitiv is forecasting prices to have risen 1.7% over the last few months and 4.6% since 12 months ago, which would be the largest increase since September 2008. Westpac believes it could go even higher, predicting a 2%.
Do you reckon Westpac pays money to the news to have them, you know, Westpac says this? I mean, why not the other big four? Yeah, like why Westpac, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking, what does Westpac know that the rest don't? I mean, sure, they probably pay some bloke who just sits there, or some chick to sit there and fucking wank over inflation, but really, like...
And CPI jump in the past quarter and a 4.9% jump.
We've seen that fucking shot, that girl with the hair.
Bringing the latest official inflation figures when the consumer price index is revealed.
Live? Well, we've already found it out. Why is someone sending me that? You sent me that, did you? Anyway, the answer, we know the answer. It's 5.1. I thought this was
5.1.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's not Venezuela, but it's
no, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's still going up. Hey,
probably going to get, like they said, a 0.5 or 0.4 increase in June. Maybe even like a 0.1 in May.
Yeah.
And then a 0.4.
But after that, will interest rates still be low?
Oh, extremely low.
Extremely low.
Historically.
Yeah, like they're still low. Yeah.
Also, a lot of people have fixed in rates. I know I have. I've fixed my rates in for a few years. So,
well, mine are coming off fixed about now, and I think a lot of people, they're coming off fixed.
Yeah, mine are coming off early to mid next year. But you know, some people locked in for 4 or 5 years. Like those people will be fine.
It's just interesting when, property prices has gone up a lot, and usually when that happens, that's when they've put the RBA puts interest rates up, but we haven't had that this time. So that's been the difference. And now where we've got property prices coming down, like there hasn't even really been official, people are saying it, but there hasn't even been numbers come out yet. Property prices coming down, yet inflation is up, and they're putting interest rates up now. So it's a little bit out of whack,
Well, as soon as interest rates go up, prices will start to come down a little bit, I think, for property.
Yeah. Of course. Well, it's already happening,
Yeah.
It's just not official yet.
Yeah, purely because people, people won't be able to borrow as much. It's as simple as that. But maybe over the next 12 months, people's wages will catch up a bit, and then property prices might not drop as much as people are thinking.
Yeah. Oh, look,
because if people's wages keep up,
property prices have never dropped that much. If you look at it, like what's the most they've ever dropped? It's like barely over 5%, honestly.
Yeah, 5-10%.
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
it's the most stable investment that exists because, you know, people will do anything, as we've said before, they'll do anything to hold on to their house, to hold on to their investments, to hold on to their property. Because, you know, for example, you know, your place, you know, beautiful place, but, you know, you've told me too, your kids will probably live in it one day and stuff like that. And it's beyond, in some sense, that a house is beyond just an investment. You know, it's where you live. Investment properties are sometimes like that as well. Like, I know there's a lot of investors like me that just happy to flog it, but you know, in this day and age, a lot think, oh, you know, I'll move into it when I can move, you know, downsize, or, you know, or my kid or kids will move into it, you know. Anyway, I'm just rambling on a bit. Was that a good ramble?
Yeah,
maybe
no,
it was. We didn't finish yesterday. See, look at this, Grovesy. We didn't finish the this is what would you do segment.
Oh yeah,
remember that? Not advice, purely hypothetical. I spelt you're wrong. You are. We need a YOU''RE. You are, not you are. You're 18 years old, starting your career, not as in the country Korea, the other one, Korea, but starting to working and saving $500 a week, thanks to not paying rent. Maybe you're living with mum and dad.
Oh, yeah.
Where would you put your savings and why? Not property advice. What do you reckon, Grovesy? $500 a week. Are you going to put it in the bank and inflation will fuck you, and not just inflation fucks you now. The interest rates are so low they fuck you. It's like a double fucking dildo banging now, isn't it? You know,
that's
get
right.
Fucked twice. You know, nobody likes to get fucked twice. Unless you're 18, that is. Yeah. 18-year-olds who can do it. Yeah. And then it's game on. Okay.
And well, energy.
You got the energy for that. $500 a week.
I've forgotten what I said.
Oh, Google just fucking spoke to me. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Google, stop. Fuck, they're listening in. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're listening in, and suddenly these fucking bots will just send you this shit, and you're like, how did that listen in? You know, like you're talking, I'm talking to you about Mickey Mouse. Okay, let's say we're talking about Mickey Mouse, and suddenly, you know, Disneyland.
You get ads for Disneyland.
Disneyland. How the fuck does that happen? I'll tell you, because they're fucking listening in. And do you know who's fucking listening? I'll fucking show you, Grovesy. It's fucking Mickey Mouse. It's fucking listening in. This cunt here. Fuck off. Fucking Mickey Mouse. Well, the answer is $500 a week. You obviously can't get a property. So, you know, what can you do? You can jump into some shares and crypto. That's the answer.
Crypto. Well, crypto, if you want make some fast bucks, I guess.
Yeah, bit of gold, a bit of silver. Do you want to see some silver I got? Look at this. Hang on.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Oh, cool. Star Wars, is it?
Yeah, it's actually a silver coin. You know, in all honesty, you know, because you can buy coins and you can buy gold and you can buy silver coins. It is a coin, and you do pay for the Star Wars or whatever it is, but it's 3 ounces silver coin, and remember that's when Han Solo got you know, in carbonite, you know, frozen by Jabba the Hutt. There you go. So you could get that for $500, but in all honesty, that'll take a long time to go up. That who knows? Who knows with wars and stuff like that.
$500 a week, that's 25 grand a year essentially. So if you like dollar cost averaged into shares, that'd be probably what I'd recommend.
Yeah,
and something safe. something safe if you're going to use it for a house deposit or whatever.
Yeah.
You could just buy
exactly
your basic ETFs or BHPs or the big blue chips if you just wanted to buy into those.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably what you want to do.
All right. And I'm just trying to go like this. I'll hit this button here. Watch this. And we didn't do all of them from yesterday. You know, we did a bit of crypto because of Elon and this and that. But and we had the Crypto King said to watch this. So we did those 4 and we didn't do 5, 6, and we've just done 7. So 5 crypto motherfucking pumpin. Yes, it's been pumping. We did say how usually, you know, we've seen crypto follow the stock market, but for some reason, you know, we think it shouldn't follow the stock market. We think it's more of a commodity like gold, and it did that of recent times, and that's the big news. But
it did what we expected it to do.
Yeah, what we've been saying it should. But anyway, so here's some crypto news here. This one here, you'll like this. Oh, this is Dogecoin spikes. Okay, dramatically after Elon Musk buys Twitter. Yeah, so I bought some Dogecoin. You know that. And it just went fucking nuts. And my sister said, sell it. And I was like, oh no, it could keep going up. And then it fucking went down. Still up, but it's dodgy as fuck, isn't it? You know? Yeah. So Dogecoin, it's definitely not as safe as Star Wars coins. There you go. Yep. Dogecoin. It's risky. Everybody that buys it knows that it's risky. And is it going to pump more because Elon owning Twitter now? Is it?
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, like we were talking about last night. Now that he can control the narrative.
Yeah, definitely. I can hear a little bit of a crackle. Can you hear a crackle? Like,
no.
Shh, listen. No? Okay, all right.
No,
there you go. It's just stopped. Yeah, great. And the other one is this, sent in by the Crypto King. I'm slowly convincing the Crypto King to come on, you know. Yeah. And the mysterious. He won't show his face or anything. But
won't show his face. We'll blank him out.
And there's another country that has adopted Bitcoin. The first country was El Salvador, that very violent, dangerous country in Central America. The next country is Grovesy, do you know the name of that flag?
No, never.
Well, there you go. It's Central African Republic. Okay.
Didn't even know there was a country called that.
There is. I only know because I know my flags, believe it or not, because I'm a loser.
Yeah.
I'm a loser, baby. I know my flags. And yeah, there you go. So there is a country called Central African Republic.
Sub-Saharan. There you go.
Yeah. And yeah, so it seems to be well, I don't want to call a country a shitty country. That's not right to say El Salvador and Central African Republic is a shitty country. It's not. But the fact is, you know, if you were to put countries on a list and right at the top's Australia and down the bottom's the opposite of Australia, I would just stop there. Why not? I'll just stop there. Let's not say anything bad about Central African, probably lovely people come from there. However, my point is that the countries that are adopting Bitcoin as their currency aren't the big dicks, you know?
Yeah, they're not the stable.
They're not the cock and balls. Yeah. And when we start to see, or if we start to see countries with cock and balls, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that'll be huge. If America did, or Australia did, or even China.
That's big news. Yeah, but yeah, that's big news. Anyway, so there you go. It's still big news. A country adopting.
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
Well, still like a sovereign country doing that.
Yeah. And this is what Richard wanted. This is what the Crypto King wanted me to play. This. Did you want to watch a little bit of this, Grovesy? Goes for a couple of minutes. Okay. Can you hear this? See, why can't I hear it? Can you hear it? Oh, there you go. Mute.
No, I can't.
Can you hear that?
No, not really.
Citing inflation concerns on the 13th of April, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand
Still quite.
raised the cash rate by 0.5% to 1.5% in its fourth interest rate hike since October 2021. And that was the biggest hike in 20 years.
So just these Muppets are talking about how interest rates have increased. Oh, this is just some bozos doing a podcast just like us, only they wear ties. and look at this cunt here with a serious face. We need to do more of that.
Talking about the New Zealand property market, are they?
Yep.
6th of April said just a 2.75% increase in mortgage rates would mean 34% increase in mortgage repayments.
Just a 2.5 increase in mortgage rates means a 35 increase in mortgage payments. How is that possible?
Well, if your interest rate's gone up 2.5% on top of whatever you're paying, I guess.
Household.
But it would all depend on how much you borrowed.
Monthly increase for mortgage repayments of $1,260. Given that 1/3 of mortgages taken out in 2021 were originated with a debt-to-income ratio above 6, a huge number of Kiwis would likely fall into mortgage stress, and that 1/3 of the market represents $32.6 billion worth of mortgages. Van Onselen had previously.
It's got a nice tie.
31st of March,
Yeah.
headlined New Zealand's housing market is flashing red.
Yeah, so New Zealand's house market gone.
Various indicators are pointing to a sizable New Zealand house price correction.
Well, yeah, it's gone down to what it was fucking before. Look at that. She's just here.
Yeah.
So, in addition to that, house prices in New Zealand have dropped 2.6% since last November.
Ooh.
To ANZ Bank figures, increasing mortgage rates will likely continue to cause falls in house prices.
Yeah, we fucking know that.
But 2.6%, who cares about that? Like,
Who fucking cares?
No one's gonna.
I think they said it went down that in a month. So maybe that's
in a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still went up fucking 25% in that year.
If you've gone up, if you've gone up 30-40%.
So who fucking cares? Back to the who fucking cares thing. You know, I guess if you bought last month, you'd fucking care.
Yeah, and same as here in Australia, if you've just recently bought in the last 3 months, then and you've overextended yourself, then you're probably going to be in trouble.
But if you've recently bought in the past few months and you plan to fucking live in it for a long time, then it's just not going to matter.
Then it's not going to matter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whether it goes down 5% the next year, it's not going to really bother you. You're going to be in there for 20.
So, and I remember speaking to a real estate agent in Sydney.
Ooh, you're.
Banks are lending up 8 times the.
All right. Well, we spoke to a real estate agent. Well,
they're doing 8 times and above Sydney. Yeah, well, actually.
Okay, I'm sick of listening to these fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
You want to listen to these guys? Anyway, thank you, Crypto King, for sending it through to us. Yeah, they're obviously popular. Look.
Yeah.
2,000 views. And and heaps of fucking likes, but they must flog like us. We don't fucking say that, do we? We don't want you to like us. We didn't even want you to listen to us.
Exactly.
Okay. Great news, Grovesy. Thank you. That's it.
Oh, good.
That's all we got.
No worries.
It was just a microphone test, and somehow it's turned into an episode. And it's been good because we got to finish.
Well, it's much clearer that with that mic now fixed.
Yeah. Well, I found my little knob down here. Do you want to see my little knob? There you go. See,
turn your knob up.
Turn your knob, polish your knob. There you go. It's just down here, my little knob. Yeah, I found it. Thank God I found my knob. Yeah, thank Christ for that. And that's it. We did all the ones, didn't we? That was done yesterday. Elon. Oh, I was gonna, play this too, because we got a bloodbath. They talked about the ASX bloodbath, and
it's come back a bit today.
Yeah.
It's only down 50 points at the moment.
Yeah,
50 points at close of trade, and that 56 points down.
Yeah. It started heaps lower and then changed, but I do like the term bloodbath, and it gets used a lot. I remember people, I'm going in here, so they go in here and they start dancing, and I'm not going to play the music because the YouTube umbrella zaps in with you're not allowed to play that song, but the song goes is the kahuna. Anyway, there you go. So bloodbath, ASX bloodbath. Great word. Great word. We did that. We've done everything, mate. Episode 12. We did it. You're amazing. I'm amazing. 2 Aussie investors. See you, cuz. Well done.
See you, cuz. Bye.